Our headline today features none other than James Duggar, the TLC star from the famously expansive Duggar family. Now, this isn't your typical next-door family, folks. We're talking about a household that's practically a small community, guided by the strictest of rules laid down by patriarch Jim Bob and his wife Michelle. They've been all about that ultra-conservative Christian life, setting a high bar on modesty and behavior. But hold on to your hats, because it seems like James decided to toss the rulebook out the window during a wild and steamy trip to Australia last summer. Picture this: New Year's Eve, a garage, a hot tub, and James with nothing but the night sky and some bright striped swimming shorts. Yep, you heard that right. The Duggar lad went shirtless, an act akin to a minor rebellion in the modesty-maximized world of his upbringing. As if this wasn't enough to set tongues wagging, his brother Jason captured this moment of defiance and shared it on Instagram, captioning it, "Bringing in the New Year's." This post wasn't just a photo, it was a statement, complete with a sunglasses emoji to add just the right touch of cool. But folks, James's tryst with rule breaking isn't a one-off scandal, it's a pattern. This guy has been tiptoeing around his family's stringent social media rules for a while. He's no stranger to stirring the pot. Earlier, he darted away from his family's Arkansas home for an adventure in Australia. And get this, he wasn't alone. He was with friends, including several women. Now, in Duggarville, that's akin to a cardinal sin. Their rules dictate no mingling with the opposite gender without a chaperone, especially for the unwed. But James? He threw caution to the wind and embraced freedom. The Duggar fans, ever so vigilant, were quick to spot this. The internet buzzed with questions and cheeky comments. James, how'd you manage this? Where's your chaperone? And the underlying question, are the Duggars changing their ways? But wait, there's more. James was also spotted in another video, this time with a mysterious Australian woman, and presumably her sisters. This wasn't just a small step away from his family's guidelines, it was a giant leap. Jim Bob and Michelle had always kept their children away from the so-called dangers of major cities. Yet here was James, documenting his escapades in places like London and Italy. And he's not alone in his quest for independence. Some of his siblings, including his sister Jinger, have ventured out into the big, wide world, settling in places as bustling as Los Angeles. So what does this mean for the Duggar dynasty? Is this the beginning of a new chapter, a softening of their strict rules? Or is James just an outlier, a lone wolf on a path of personal rebellion? The plot thickens, and the questions abound. But enough from me. I want to hear from you. What's your take on James's actions? A harmless dip in the hot tub or a defiant splash in the face of tradition? Drop your thoughts, opinions, and any insider info you might have in the comments below. Your insights are what make this community thrive. As we wrap up today's session of star-studded stories, I want to thank you for joining me on this wild ride. Stay tuned for more juicy updates, insightful analysis, and of course, a good dose of fun. This is Max signing off, but not for long. Keep being the fantastic, curious, and vibrant community you are. Until next time, stay awesome and keep those comments coming.